My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to the Tombs of Terror. We're now going to be doing the heroic wings. Well, until we have to jump back to do the fourth.
A plague of murlocs are pouring forth from this ruined city. We need to get to the bottom of this.
We'll be doing heroic as well as anomaly mode. At the start of each turn, deal 1 damage to all minions. That's going to help us clear out those murlocs. So who's fine with dealing 1 damage to all minions? Probably a mage rogue that doesn't really care about the board state that much. Have to go with the lucky hat, unfortunately. Mage and a novice spell slinger. Don't really get too many choices. Play? There we go. Whew. Okay. So this is going to be kind of like a scouting expedition. I do need to know what their upgraded hero powers are and their upgraded decks as well, to have a decent idea of how to counter them.
Evil, eh? I hate these guys.
Okay. At the start of every turn. Every turn. So my turn and your turn. That's dead before it gets to play anything.
I can taste the mana.
Next turn I can sorcerer's volley petal, face. Sorcerer's, Reno's, volley, petal the face twice. And then sack my own minion. Good fight. Even without Reno's hat, we were going to be completely fine there. Knew it. Yeah, your opponent must pass their first 2 turns. We're probably going to pass our first 2 turns because playing any minion is just going to have it die. At the end of your turn, transform a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. Or after you play a legendary minion, summon a copy of it. That works apparently with Khadgar. So if I play Khadgar, Khadgar summons Khadgar. But Khadgar doesn't work here, right? It takes damage at the end of my turn and at the start of my turn, and then they're gone. I'm going to take the ever-changing elixir so that I can actually play something to the board and then just hopefully have it buff its way up. I probably also want to go for safety measures here. The others are primarily board-based. But healing up, especially at the end of the fight, is going to be pretty important. After you play a 1-cost minion, give it stealth. Okay. Somehow I feel like that's not going to be particularly effective, but you do you, boo. You do you.
Reno!
Most of them are going to have 1 HP. Or 2.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
I'll keep Razor Petal. I was exclusively trying to keep Razor Petal there. But I was going to keep Razor Petal just so I was going to have a better time trying to get the same combo that I had last time.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Ooh, and now it's an underbelly angler. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. No, my minion. Somehow I feel like the fight is actually going to go that long. Let's take the Vine Cleaver. Alright. I'll be taking a spell here. Just watching the enemy minion die. Oh, well, at least we get to evolve that again. Hopefully it does something good this time.
Speak your peace.
Yeah, don't want a mirror image just in case we change it into something worse.
I should eat you.
Speak your peace.
Good plays. So it does look like the enemy. Oh my god, You actually could have taken out... Oh, never mind. No, wait, you still can't. No, wait, you can. Right. So it seems to play weirdly around Sandy's Surprise, but also not around Sandy's Surprise at all, but also kind of a little bit, if you think about it. Weird. Cosmic Anomaly is lethal. See if we get a minion worth. That's a minion I would consider worth. Not that one. Ugh. The length the game will go to prevent me from winning. Or rather, the length the game will go to make me have to continue stalling. And play more spells. Also, turns out the Vine Cleaver comes in handy. Not for the 1/1s, by the way. I knew that from the outset. It's just for the weapon to hit the face. Okay, so it tried to upgrade one of my minions into a... Novice Engineer, that's what went down. I think it's casts spells and deals spell damage, right? Oh, and trigger combo effects as well. So that should be the most effective that I can be at the end there. Take a Frostless Jaina. Try and extend these fights. Hover over to see the boss power. Give a minion Death Rattle, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. 0 mana to do that. We may not want to mulligan an antique heal bot just so that we have the healing on turn 5 because it's going to be needed by turn 5. Backstab's like straight up not useful. It's just not useful at all for us. Enemy minions don't get affected. Pilfer? It's fine. It'll have to do at least. Not going to be playable for a while. Just a touch. Office. Shame that's not going to be able to actually trigger for us. I'm very glad I have antique heal bots in this deck at this point. Let me just say that.
You cannot escape us.
I'll play Office, because worst case scenario, the other one gets evolved and then Office ends up dying, and I'm fine with that. I want the Death Knight card.
You do catch the curse from this one.
From nothing. Power.
Should have gone with that one first, friend. Just in case it changed the play order of your turn. This is me just trying to get back at myself for the times that I've not done that.
You want it? I got it.
It's pretty weak. If it lives and we get to bop the enemy in the face, well, hang on, that's a completely different story then. I'm immune this turn. I'm also going to obliterate. Yeah, and take no damage. Hell yeah. So it gets upgraded, then the damage goes. Good. Haha! What a handsome fellow. Oh no, we're not short on lethal. Yeah, I forgot that we had a hero power as well. We've been very much not focused on those. I should have also sapped there. But, it'll happen. Murky's Battlehorn summons 7 Murlocs and give them rush at the start of your next turn. Do it again. No. No Obliterator. Deal 10 damage. Also deal 10 damage to the Plague Lord when you fight it. That sounds like a good idea. Fill your board with 1/1 copies of a minion. Oh, giving me a lot of things that would give me weak minions on my board state there. Not particularly interested. Okay. The 2 Valspline Slayers are really good because we develop them to the board, oftentimes having played a spell beforehand, get a great effect out of them, and then they upgrade to a 6-cost minion. They're exactly the kind of minion that we want in the deck. It and the Valspine.
I can recruit some help here.
Sorry, it and the Antique Healbot are both, like, they have an instantaneous effect that I really, really care about, and then they become a good minion.
I could use a cold drink. Hey there, big guy. The usual?
An enemy minion to always be in my adventure deck. I mean, we could play a Ragnaros and then it does 8 damage to the enemy and then it evolves out of it. But like 9 drops are worse than 8 drops on aggregate. Friendly Smith seems like we definitely could play that. Yeah, that's definitely going out. An Assassin's Blade that's a 5/6, or a Blood Claw that's a 4/4, because that's a really good early play.
Maybe I shouldn't have helped those folks in Dalaran.
What? How dare you? I'm the same person. You don't know that, but I know this is if it's true. I think we Blood Claw. Take a spell that always starts in my opening hand as well, I think.
If you know who to listen to.
Maybe it's Fireball, just hold the removal. Because that's what we need to do. Just remove and then stick one big minion. But we don't have AoE removal. AoE removal exclusively has to be dealt with using our hero power. The Anomaly, rather. I'm going to Mirror Entity, actually. And if I was going to dismiss anyone here, it'd be the World Kickmaster, because I don't actually have that many combos in the deck.
Makes sense. Sometimes less is more.
Taskmaster Maru. The agent of evil is never lacking for lackeys. Add a random lackey to your hand for a hero power that costs 0. So at the very least, the lackeys are going to die as a result of the... What is the anomaly called? We'll actually have a look at that. It's probably Shifting Sands or something similar.
Reno versus Naru.
Evil, eh? I hate these guys.
Mirror Entity's never going to be good against this enemy.
Not doing this.
Am I not? I really thought I was so far. Oh well. You clearly have this right. I'll just head back to the trailer. Whirling Winds, not Shifting Sands, Whirling Winds. So close.
Here, lackey, lackey.
Got him.
Someday I'll be just like you.
What? Dead or
Hey, you're about to see another one of them.
Get over here.
Kobold Lackey is sad here, though. Thankfully, didn't happen.
Wanted, draw. Dead or alive.
It's still good.
We lost an expired merchant that adds 2 copies of nothing to our hand because we didn't discard anything with it initially. We're gonna have like a ridiculous amount of really ridiculous amount of value overall. Are you gonna kill my minion? Yeah, the enemy doesn't play around whirling winds correctly. And gosh, it's essential.
Wanted, dead or alive.
You can't be planning to swing with the Woggle Pick, otherwise you would have done. Yeah, I was about to say you would have done it before you summoned that minion in particular. Never mind.
Nice backflip.
Wild, truly wild stuff. Back from the jungle. Yep, that was always gonna happen. You can overfill your hand with a bunch of lackeys. It's fine. It's fine. It's really sincerely fine. Let's get a Stolen Steel out there as well. We might need the Wrench Caliber for damage, but Longbow's the same for face. Fine. Fine. Again, nothing I can really do about this yet because I can't develop to the board. I don't want the enemy to get that many treasures here.
Cast a spell. I want to cast a spell.
I can taste the mana.
Alright. Ooh, a Bargoth. That could be good. Not sure what with, but it could be good. I'm sure, somehow. Yeah, the enemies just don't play around it at all. Thank you.
We are everywhere.
Frost Nova, Mirror Entity, ping and attack. Someone has to. I was almost certainly always going to get a Mirror Entity, but I still had to try. Sorry, Lackey. Because otherwise I never get any value out of it. Can you please stop evolving those? It's really, really, really rude.
Double pump as Reno, extra Star Whip, high mountain ice room for mana spice coming right up.
Okay.
There once
was a man from Gilgamesh.
Good lord, enemy just wants overflowing hands constantly here, clearly. After your opponent plays a minion, give it reborn. Oh, my minions resummon as different things. That's not fair. Fine. Go back to board control for a moment here. That probably wasn't what I wanted to do. Hindsight's 2020. At the absolute end of the turn there, right? Can I get a charging minion? No. It's fine though. Alright, still got control of the board. I should have the kill next turn, ideally. And in fact we do. Beautiful. Whew. That could have been real bad. Spell. Spell. Hit. Hit. Combo trigger. Attack. I had to, obviously. Only gonna optimize on the final turn, not gonna extend. I'm gonna put secrets as a sub-theme in this deck. Old Bark Guy, after your hero attacks, add a random hunter card to your hand. Fine. Yeah, we'll put a secret sub-theme into the deck because obviously, like, playing those early minions doesn't always good.
Reno versus Old Bark Guy.
Not true. Should I be playing more early minions rather than fewer?
And save the world.
Backstab is so bad in this deck right now. I'm begging you, game. Let me kindle it out of the deck. No, it feels like they end up just competing with Murlocs a lot of the time. I don't even get the ideal effect out of them. That is like one minion just constantly evolving over the course of a fight.
Tremble before Talderom, mortals.
Right, I'll attack and Spellslinger.
Beg for mercy. Wanted. Dead
Probably
or
snipe,
alive.
right? Wicked skeleton.
A cutty cut with big knifey knife.
Yeah, and my enemy gets the charging one. Of course they do. It's fine, that whole board's gone still. It's just... I also lose my Vaporize to a target that's kind of unworthy of it. I'll take Volunteer just as a good weapon. And I'll even mirror image here. Or rather mirror entity.
City is ours.
Come on, and big minion.
Like
Coin Savannah Jaime.
he will.
Yeah, we can take this by a lot slower now. It's not really going to be doing that much for a while, apparently. It's fine. Never mind, apparently they're not going to be doing that much is what I'd hoped. Other than the reality.
Close Corker's combat.
Okay. Do that. Kill that minion. Wait. Ugh. Again. We're getting really, really bad stat high cost minions. It's kind of unfortunate. And by kind of, I mean extremely. Sorry if I wasn't clear on that one.
I got you good.
Yeah, the anti-heal bot still has to go out. Yeah, look, if I was gonna get anything, 3-3 with a death rattle, fine. Unfortunately, buffs don't last long on my minions again, right? That's why the Volunteer buff had gone. I just wanted the face damage out of it, though. Not how I would have done that. Oh, no. Yes, it is. Oh, you're evil. It's an explosive trap, but it's not? What were you doing with your turn, then? Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what you were doing with your turn. All right, we get our second passive treasure now. Here's where it all comes together. Start of the game, equip a random weapon, give a +1/+1. Start of the game, play 3 random secrets. Block lethal damage and deal 20 damage to the enemy hero once per game. Taking resourcefulness. Not that happy about it, though. Alright, I'll take those as like early game minions that'll start evolving, I guess.
I can recruit some.
Yeah, I'd completely flip my opinion on that. Even though I have the Murlocs coming out, I can't rely on the Murlocs being there in 1, 2. That is turns 1 and 2. And oftentimes I'll have something that gets a double develop over that time.
It is good to see a friendly face.
Especially if it gives me back a card. I'm really gonna be keen on it. Those enemy minions. Pack Mule reduces the cost of this one as well. I'm also gonna just put that in my opening hand reliably. Yeah, if it doesn't have a battle cry effect, could be useful. Yep. I think we can occasionally get the Mountain Giant out.
Go falling into any giant sinkholes, all right?
We can manipulate the size of our hand and we can stall for a while as well. Copy a card from your opponent's hand and add it to your hand. It costs 2 less on a 2-mana hero power. Fine. So we've had no trouble up until 6. Well, a little bit of trouble. But the trouble we had was both caused by and fixed by the same anomaly. So
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
Hey, you're taking all the treasure. Time to share.
sure, I'll share. You can have 50. Oh? No, you want all of it? That's not sharing. Who taught you? Oh, Blood Claw. Funny that should be the weapon.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
I should probably not start swinging face yet.
How much is this worth to you?
Go ahead.
I don't want the, like, Patient Assassin evolves into something that the enemy can hit, and then they trade in, and then they remove it. Got myself a good old Magma Rager. If you're wondering why I'm Magma Raging. Can I get some good stat minions? That's a good stat minion. I'll have it for a total of a turn, but I appreciate that you gave it to me, video game. Thank you. I don't want a bunch of copies of Mermy.
What you got in here?
Vilespine. Oftentimes Vilespine Slayer. That's going to be duplicate. Well, at least we get back to having the Priest of the Feast start evolving.
How much is this worth to you?
Double the damage of my healing and hero power. That'll do.
How much is this
That'll
worth
do.
to you?
Ah, never mind. Not if it gets removed instantly.
I'll take that.
Okay. Yep, enjoy your copies of the card. Not giving you a Vilespine.
How much is this worth to you?
I couldn't have known what minion I was going to get back from the duplicate anyway. Couldn't know what I would have gotten from the duplicate at any rate.
What? They fell off a tree.
Sure.
I'll be just like you.
We need to develop the board state if we're ever going to kill the enemy. I'd also like to kill the enemy. Magnificent. It's Frost Nova.
I'm late. I'm late.
Seven drop. Neat 7 drop as well. Could be neat, I guess. Depends.
How much is this worth to you?
You could have played those in like a different order and had a rushing minion out on the board and actually killed my minion, but I guess you don't really care about doing that. Yeah, you shouldn't really, actually.
What?
Go.
They fell off a tree.
It does feel like I kind of have to deck my enemies. Oh my god. Axe Flinger, lovely. It does feel like I kind of have to deck my enemies out as my only real chance in fights like this. Razor Pedal. One more ping to the face. We need to find ways to edge in damage while the... That's a 6 mana 1/1. Ooh. I'm hitting them all today.
An incredible discovery.
I'd love to play Tunnel Blaster, but I can't guarantee it'll actually do anything here. Enemy just getting an extra card every single turn. And has... Oh, no, not more cards in deck than I do. Okay. Still got a chance, I guess. Tweak the World Tree is extremely not needed.
Important job gets special bomb.
8 mana 5/5.
This guy's toast.
All right. Yep. No. This is totally fair so far. Gee, it'd be really nice to have like a good minion at one point. I wonder what that's like. Whoa, okay. It's a 7 mana 6/8. Fine. It's pretty good stats for a 7 mana card.
And double pay.
Science overwhelmed.
Okay.
We are everywhere.
Makes sense. Mountain Giant, ping, kill, so that I can get 6 damage to connect to the face. Here's where I'm happy to flood the board.
Good tickets don't come cheap.
Reality woven.
Definitely should have hit a minion. Without contest, it should have. Alright. We've got this. Damn it. Yeah, there we go. All of the fights past this point are going to be pretty long, though. Just a little long. Get a combo card from your deck. No more combo cards in your deck. That's okay.
Reality.
You can have an Ancient Artificer. Or Arcane, rather. I was like, I'm ready to close out the fight. Gnome Obliterator is... I should have been considering. Gnome Obliterator should have been a card that I was thinking, oh, but maybe I'll want to play that. It's 10 extra damage, so it shouldn't be that, you know, impactful, but still. Ugh. Take that for a couple more spells in the deck. General Husam. All your minions have rush. Those who serve under Husam are said to rush in a leave? Rush in leave? Was that what it actually said? Or leave in rush, and I just flipped them in my head before I actually said them. Alright.
We're gonna be rich.
I've been thinking, oh, damn, we get the Babbling Book in the opening hand, but of course we get the Babbling Book in the opening hand. We put the Babbling Book in our opening hand. Doomhammer. Oh! Yeah!
Reporting for duty.
We don't want to recruit that many minions. We get more damage.
Your flaws are your strength.
Thanks for that one. Let's see what we get here. Lived at least. I mean, the enemy is just going to rush their minions into mine.
The truth is in here.
At least a significant amount of the time that'll be the case. Alright, get me a second copy of a minion then. The fairy dragon? Don't play any more minions this turn, please. That has rush, but it has no attack. Good. Honestly, pretty okay with that.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, Micro Mummy with a reborn on it. Love that.
No time for games.
Guess I get another one. You really didn't want to attack the other one there. Just asking.
That one needs a turn to get ready.
You can have that minion, but that minion's gonna die. Really wanted to Hearthstone so that I wouldn't have to worry about whether or not I want to play like my anti-heal bot the turn after or anything like that.
Reality.
You can give minions immune on your turn? It makes sense from the context, it's just not how I thought it'd go. This is a problem.
You cannot escape us.
Fine. That hits the face. Giant minion back to hands. In the face Spellslinger. Defile's really good here. That's really bad here. That play is really bad here. That's really good here. That's really bad here. What are you doing, General Hassan? Hassan, sorry. They really do not know how to play around that ability. I'll leave you no minions on the board here. One, two, three. 4. Five. Pretty good turn, right? That. Pretty good turn. Oh, if only I had some taunt minions. Alright, what are you going to be recruiting here? Oh, right, it has Rush, of course. Was wondering why that was a good play, and if it was, but yeah, it is. Because of the Rush.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Being able to generate my own water elementals consistently here should be a pretty big thing for us. this really gonna... You really gonna do this? No? Use a different minion? Okay, that's a good idea. Especially using that one. A Baron Rivendare that does not trigger. Sad state of affairs, that one there. Like, a giant investment into a thing that's going to give you a bunch of microbots that will die is, you know, your prerogative, I guess. At the very least, it's an elemental, so I am getting healed up by all of this. And I've now got a Baron Rivendare to play myself to, you know, heal myself. I think I've said myself a couple too many times there.
Your mind from its arms.
I'm ready.
Just gonna freeze all of those. Oh my god. Relentless board flood. Thank heck we have Baron getting here.
I will smash you myself.
Could have used the rush minions to... It's like you're not even trying. Okay, and then it dies to the next trigger, so it doesn't summon another thing. I mean, leave 1 health minions on the board all day. All day, please. I'm not going to want to play any of those here.
We are everywhere.
Again, we're back to, you know, just trying to run the enemy out of cards and deck them out. Run them out of removal tools as well.
Pain, speak to me.
Okay, the enemy is actually going to draw a bunch of cards off that Acolyte of Pain. That's really good. We probably do have to end up fatiguing them, so it has value. Ooh, finally got some good minions. Oh, like the best minions we could have gotten, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna Cosmic Anomaly double ping you. We don't need to leave you on the board.
Behold the armies of Storm.
Oh, hell yes! Keep going, keep going! One more card left in the deck. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Woo!
This city is
Even gave me a Stormwind champion? What luck? I kind of want Varian to win here. We tried. I'm gonna Baron ping face. We really ought not be threatened at this point. Fine. You can control the board all you'd like. It's not gonna stop the end. Another copy of a minion that dies. Hell yeah.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Right, and I actually think, yeah. Get this done. Lovely. Alright, and now we finally get to the Plague Lord. Game, draw this, draw 1, 2, 3, and 5 cost card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This doubles into a bad minion. We're taking the tracking device. Just gets it to opening. I'm gonna take the safety measures. Second Frostless Jaina isn't gonna help us that much, but the 2 polymorphs should be pretty helpful. You're immune after a Murloc dies, lose 3 health. So the whole first phase is probably just gonna be dealt with using that.
Reno versus the Plague Lord of Murlocs.
Who's up for a fish fry?
Come to stop us, have you?
Don't draw the tracking device. Cool. It's the only thing I needed to make sure that I didn't draw there. This is give a friendly mech +2/+2, I think? Oh no, it did work! Okay, and it did work for the 2 times that I'd used it up until this point. Good. That's good to know.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
You know what? I'm not going to play the Mad Addict stuff.
I got you, friend.
We can play this a little slower.
You call only the weak.
Yes. Yes, those are Murlocs. Don't burn Jaina.
There are many more of us.
What do I do with all these?
Fine with that. Totally fine with that.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Cut through us.
Oh my god, anything that has 2 HP is dead before it gets back to my turn, unfortunately. Same for the enemy, though.
Science overboard. We are more than the sum of our scales.
Yeah, and since the effect started at, or happened at the start of their turn, oh my god, you got a better one than me? Well, not for you, actually, because your hero power doesn't affect it.
Someday I'll be just like you.
This is just that plus a ping. Guess I'll stolen steal as well. See what we got. Lost Knuckles?
More of us to grind your bones. And
Both Mega Fins.
binds us to this realm.
That's rough. That's actually really rough. I don't want to put a Mega Fin back into the enemy's hand. But I also don't want to take that much damage. I significantly lower the incoming damage if I go for killing each of these right now, though. I'm gonna put that on that minion just in case it's not the one that gets transformed. It does get transformed, and get transformed into a worse minion. Gotta love it. I'd really like a speedy Murloc one of these days. Okay. That back in hand. Kill. Again. Again. And one more. I don't want the enemy to actually be able to refuel off of the back of those. Just because that was really harsh.
You cannot escape us.
Don't. Okay, if that was another board buff or a Russia, we were in a real bad shape. But now we are anyway. Yeah, with the Grimscale and the pool. Be left. Can't attack heroes at the very least. There's Frostlich Jaina. Very happy to see you. Unfortunately, you're not going to be attacking this turn, so it's not that useful for us right now. I think it has to be Antique Ping. Hopefully the enemy doesn't get so many more Plagues of Murloc that give them ridiculous things. Yeah, you don't have any charging minions in that pool yet, so I'm not that scared of it. Yeah? Yeah, I'll go Healing Rain. Honestly, actually quite good. Enemy now changes their hero power. Destroy a Murloc to summon a Scaly Golem.
We did not need them. We have other more suitable champions.
Show them to me.
From stone we rise.
Give all Murlocs +1/+1. Yeah, that can be pretty brutal. Muklas can be a problem here as well.
Taste the mana.
Letting the enemy full develop their board off of a Scargle is probably also a problem. Sadly. What minion did I get? Kobold Hermit.
A longer display of power is required.
Now we're up to Puzzle Box of Yogg Saron, probably. Spell number 1, spell number 2, spell number 3, 4, 5. Good hit. 6, 7, 8. No board removal yet. 9, 10. This turn only is a little bit of a problem there.
The tide marches on.
If the enemy has like a Murkai in hand, we've already lost. It's just impossible to get a foothold on the board. Also, the deaths of these mana triads happens at the start of my turn. Which means I'm not going to be able to summon my Frostlich Jaina.
What do I do with all these cards?
And we lost probably the most important thing we could have gotten here. Okay, well, look. We can no longer really do that much damage to the enemy. We definitely can't, win from this state. So the best thing that we can do right now is Kobold Hermit gives us the Wrath of Air Totem. Because, like, I still died at the Scargill, right? So we'll raise a Petal and then just deal 4 more damage to the enemy's face. So we got him down 100 HP.
Our stone will grind your bones.
All right, you have to auto-cast that at the start of your turn. So if I'd used the Petal to kill you and you... Yeah, the Murloc still would have been there, but you have to kill a Murloc, but then the 5 damage just goes to face. We still lose.
We consume all.
Honestly, that went pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Activated 30 combos and got Reno's crafty lasso. Ooh, even the torch. I'm pretty pleased with that. Both players start with treasure chest. Break it for awesome loot. Well, that's going to be in the next episode for the moment. My name is Rhapsody, the name of the game. It's been Hearthstone Tombs of Terror. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.